She said, what's the correct way to come up with your own Instagram hashtag? Got another question. Was it this morning or last night? It was just last night. Melissa asked this question. She said, what's the correct way to come up with your own Instagram hashtag? Now, I immediately took her question, turned around, and I made it a post on the Ask A Web Geek Facebook page. So I would love to invite you to come to our Facebook page and chime in with your thoughts for Melissa. What is the correct way to come up with your own Instagram hashtag? So what I would suggest, and I would love to be corrected by anyone who'd love to jump in and correct me. We have a lot of social media experts in our group, so please chime in with all of your answers. I'd love to hear it. The thing that I'm going to say is, I don't know if there is a correct way to come up with your own Instagram hashtag. Just something you like, just something that makes sense with your brand. You may want to use words that other people are using so that they find you that way, or you may want to come up with something that's totally unique just to you. And that's okay. I've started using hashtag Ask A Web Geek, which didn't seem to be used by anywhere, but I'm also using hashtag AAWG for Ask A Web Geek, and that has been used by other people and other things. It doesn't look like anyone's currently actively using it for something, so I've started using it too. However, I use general hashtags. Most of the hashtags I use are small business, entrepreneur, networking, startups, business tips, San Diego, marketing, sales, customer service. Those are the hashtags I use because those are the ones that are most closely related to my content. However, what is it for you? Fitness, active, activity, outdoors, hiking. It could be almost anything. Those are the kind of hashtags that a lot of people are using, and you use them so that you can get that traffic, get that activity over to your site. But there's also value in creating a unique hashtag that just represents you and your brand. So I would love to hear some feedback from you guys in the community. Let me know what you think about that. Answer Melissa's question, what is the correct way to come up with your Instagram hashtag? And I would love to hear your thoughts. We'll come back to that on a future show and see what you folks had to say. So come to our Facebook page and please chime in. And then we had this question last week. Melissa was asking, what's the correct way to come up with your own Instagram hashtag? And I chimed in with a couple ideas, but was really curious to say what our community would say. And Joel jumped in and said, one way to do this is when you create a post, after pressing that hashtag symbol, that pound symbol above the 3, start typing a word and it will show you how often that word is used as a hashtag. I created a hashtag of my Instagram handle, so when people search for me within the platform, it will show me and all the things that I have posted with that hashtag. And Yusuf also jumped in and mentioned these tools. Use the following tools. Right tag, R-I-T-E tag, T-A-G, RITETAG.com, right tag, RITETAG.com, to help you find effective hashtags, and displaypurposes.com to help you generate relevant hashtags. Displaypurposes.com, DISPLAYPURPOSES.com. So it's right tag, RITE tag.com, and displaypurposes.com. Thanks, everyone. I really appreciate that. You jumping in with your extra comments, and we're leaving that up in our announcement section to see if you have any other ideas to generate hashtags, either to find hashtags that are relevant to the content that you're talking about, or, as Melissa might be specifically asking about, how to create a unique hashtag for your own brand that's unique. So please let us know if you have any other tips and suggestions on that, would you please? And what other questions do you have? Just like this, I invite you to come into our Facebook group or drop a comment or question under any of my posts online and let me know what you're struggling with this week. I'll do my best to answer the question, but as you can see, we have an amazing community of experts and other geeks, other web geeks in our community that will answer your questions as best they can. And together, we're all helping each other grow. So come be part of our Facebook community, and also please ask any other questions that you have about websites, marketing, social media, email campaigns, and more. If you're struggling with it and it somehow involves the web jungle, which I bet it does, we can help. So just let me know how we can help you, and we'll do our best to do so. And what are your questions? What are you struggling with in the jungle of your business? Is it something online? Is it something that you're trying to get started and it's just not working for you? Is it something that you feel could help you get started on something? Or have you gotten started on something and now you feel stuck in it? What is that? Is it an online tool or resource? If it is, we'll definitely help you out with it. Even if it isn't, come and ask me the question. We'll do our absolute best to answer it. And if I can, or even if I can, I still allow my Facebook community to jump in and answer the question with you. All of us together are working together. Many hands make light work. And it's something that we often say in one of the groups I go to, when I can say it, because it's a tongue twister. Many hands make light work. Many hands make light work. Many hands make light work. Anyway. So jump into our Facebook group, ask any questions that you have questions for, and answer any questions that you have answers for. I would love your engagement there as well. So please ask any questions you have. Almost anything is fair game. Websites, marketing, social media. I've got experts in all areas of business. I'm an expert in a very specific niche, but I've networked and met tons of amazing people that are all joining our group actively all the time. And I can't wait for them to jump in and help answer all these questions. And we're going to grow and grow and grow and build as we go along.